Welcome to the NorthOps Fire Weather Webcast for Tuesday, September 2nd, 2025. Drier thunderstorms have worked their way from the south over the lower Sacramento Valley area this morning. Nearly 200 strikes occurred between 0300 to 0700. Rainfall has been limited based on radar estimates, surface observations, and webcam usage. The most recent water vapor loop from GOES 18 shows monsoon moisture making its way northward over California. A weak low-pressure circulation off the central California coast is one of the culprits. The stronger low-pressure waves found offshore will provide additional instability late week into the weekend. Visible imagery overlaid with satellite-detected lightning reveals a better look at the monsoonal base cloud band progressing over portions of the area. Cloud cover today will be quite variable, with extended shading more likely away from the immediate coast. The models have congealed on passing the current near-offshore wave quickly over the area today and tonight, but leaving residual instability and moisture over the area on Wednesday. A stronger low-pressure influence should return late week and likely last through the rest of the 7-day period. Mixed high-temperature anomalies are likely thanks to the convective pattern, although tilted more towards warmer than normal most areas through Thursday. Then a true mixed anomaly pattern is likely Friday, before transitioning into a cooler tilt during the weekend. The forecast has been evolving the past several days with dynamic changes. Therefore, expect some dynamic changes going forward. Perhaps due to the initial seasonal transition period, which models have a harder time with. The model guidance found on this slide is geared towards the afternoon and evening, with northern and eastern areas having the strongest lightning signal. Storms will be fast-moving, therefore provide a drier tilt to the returns. The northern Sierra has the best chance for a more hybrid scenario with some wetting rain footprints, but on the smaller side. Most of the lightning model guidance found on this slide suggests some sort of nocturnal threat or lightning making it past midnight. The cells would be fast-moving and drier. The guidance favors north, central, and northeast areas. Residual moisture and instability is likely Wednesday afternoon, with most of the guidance suggesting the best chance for lightning across the east. Some of the guidance is indicating moderate amounts of strikes. Cell motion is likely to be much slower compared to today's activity, but some movement to the north will occur. The latest guidance has beefed up its lightning signature for Thursday, with northern and eastern areas likely being favored. The probabilities indicate a decent number of strikes at this time, although the models have fluctuated quite a bit, so stay tuned. Steering flows would be slower. Lightning from Friday onward will be heavily dependent on the next offshore wave, with guidance suggesting far northern and eastern areas on Friday. Perhaps some residual convection could last into the weekend. Today's weather will be quite variable thanks to the dynamic weather pattern. Strong downdrafts will be associated with the activity, especially favoring eastern areas, while the onshore flow should also noticeably increase. Humidity values will moderate a little bit compared to the previous days, but still remain low along the fringes of the heavier convection. These forecast images are valid at 1700 today. High variability in the humidity field will continue Wednesday afternoon, but a fair many teens and 20s will be observed across the area. Onshore breeziness will be lighter compared to today, with isolated downdrafts depicted by the GACC across the eastern tier. These forecast images are valid at 1700 Wednesday. More variability will continue on Thursday, with humidity readings likely being highly dynamic. The lowest readings will be found across the Sacramento Valley. A slight enhancement in the onshore wind flow is expected for the Greater Bay Area, while downdrafts are possible across the northern and eastern tier. These forecast images are valid at 1700 Thursday. The wind and humidity field looks to be similar for Friday and Saturday, with areas of onshore breeziness, including some downdraft possibilities across the north. Humidity values will also be somewhat variable across the landscape, with some teens, but 20s and 30s should be more common. These forecast images are valid for Saturday. The 7-day significant fire potential product shows heightened risk during the next few days due to a classic critical fire weather pattern. That includes monsoon moisture, strong downdrafts, extra breeziness, and deep instability. Large areas of critically flammable dead and live fuels precede this convective weather pattern, so expect plenty of ignitions with a high probability of some fires growing large. Pre-existing large fires will also experience the potential for strong cumulus development and instability, plus downdraft impacts. Some moderation is expected later in the period due to dead fuel modification and cooler temperatures. In summary, a multi-day critical fire weather pattern will last through Thursday, with today and tonight being the most dynamic. Monsoon moisture, deep instability, and strengthening wind fields are on tap today, with less of those ingredients Wednesday and Thursday. Air mass moderation, but strengthening onshore winds are likely for Friday and Saturday, including some thunderstorm potential favoring the far north and east.